Max Verstappen has been blasted for his erratic driving style after colliding with title rival Lewis Hamilton once again in Sunday's dramatic Saudi Grand Prix. Hamilton and Verstappen head into the final race of the Formula One calendar neck and neck after the Brit claimed a pulsating win in Jeddah. A topsy-turvy race ended in a victory for Hamilton, who started in pole position in Jeddah after beating teammate Valtteri Bottas by 1/10 of a second. The seven-time world champion exuded his brilliance for the first quarter of the race, until Mick Schumacher crashed into a barrier on lap 10. The safety car was deployed, meaning that Verstappen and his Red Bull team gambled on the chance to pit. Eventually, a red flag was announced, and with Hamilton already pitting, the Dutchman was therefore ahead in the standing restart. The pair went tooth and nail, with Verstappen constantly going off track and pushing the boundaries in a bid to beat Hamilton, before a connection on lap 37 meant tensions flared again. And one shortcut too many for Verstappen meant that he received a 10-second penalty, leading commentator Martin Brundle to slam the Dutchman. They were too much today. There's aggressive, determined, feisty racing, and then there's what we saw this evening, which was too much. The duo have a history of clashing, with Verstappen having famously retired from the British Grand Prix after a collision with Hamilton on the first corner at Silverstone. And more pundits believe that Verstappen needs to consider his driving style after Hamilton insisted the rules don't apply to him and that he is over the limit. It puts a little bit of a bad taste in the mouth, stated Johnny Herbert on Sky Sports News. I think it just shows what Max is willing to do to try and win this world championship. I agree with Lewis. I love Max for what he does on the racetrack. But he does really push the limits, and sometimes he pushes it too much. The pair square off at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on Sunday tied on 369.5 points, with Verstappen aiming to win his first ever Drivers' World Championship.